just started in film photography, I would always watch videos of people showing off their collection or videos about people buying new film cameras, and I was actually very fascinated by those videos because I wanted to learn so much about film photography and the gear that people use, so I can find the best gear for myself. And I would constantly buy and sell gear, but I never thought I would be in this spot where I have 6 film cameras right now. And I'm gonna tell you at the end of the video which cameras I'll be selling and which cameras I'll keep. And I think we're gonna start with, you know, with my family memorabilia, which is a Lubitel 166. And this camera got sent to me from Ukraine. It was a gift from my family for Christmas, and you can check out the video what I got inside the camera, to my surprise, and this was a fascinating story. You guys should watch that video. But other than that, it's a really good camera. Honestly, I never got a chance to shoot on it because I don't think the shutter speeds are accurate anymore, but I'm gonna keep it nonetheless because, you know, it's something my father used to shoot on, and it just it's a really good reminder of, you know, of how my parents used to take pictures. So I'm gonna keep that one for sure. The next camera is another TLR, and this is Yashica D. Yashica D is it's a really good camera, guys. It gives you a really good and crisp image. I really like the lens. It doesn't have a lot of character in it. Like, don't get me wrong, it provides a really good quality of an image and it works perfectly fine. It's super smooth. I got it in mint condition. It's, you know, it looks as if it came out of the factory like yesterday. But to be honest, it's when I got the images from the lab, it just didn't have that nostalgic feel, I guess, from film camera that I'm usually looking. So that's why I wasn't really impressed. It's a good camera to have, but I don't think I'm gonna have it for any longer. I might keep it just for comparing all 3 TLRs, and you guys heard it right. I have 3 TLR cameras right now, and which brings me to my last TLR camera and my favorite, which is coniflex. And coniflex, guys, now this camera is very rare. If you come across it on eBay or anywhere, you should grab it. I bought it for 500 Canadian dollars on a used market, and I was very lucky to have it because, like I said, it's very hard to come across. What's unique about this camera is the lens, because the lens gives a very distinct retro look, because this camera was originally made in 1952, and I'm telling you, like, every single image you take with this camera, like, it screams retro, it screams nostalgic feel. I really like it. I don't think I'll be keeping it though, because it's not something, it was a lot of fun to shoot with, don't get me wrong, and I enjoyed my road trip that I had with this camera, and you can check that video out as well. But it's super compact. I mean, it's very like all TLRs. You can just take it and go for a walk, like if you're shooting on the street, you know, just your neighborhood or whatever, your family. It's very nice for that purpose, but for the work that I'm doing, it's, I don't know, I kind of like the next camera I'll be talking about, which is mamiya rb67. And this camera is a beast, you know, like, is out of all the cameras, it's the only one that's sitting on the tripod next to me because it's so damn heavy. And this is how I keep it in my apartment as well. But this is my setup. This is how I usually go and shoot, because I really like that that precision that the tripod gives me. The viewfinder is fantastic. You know, I can see everything clear. just gives me very good perspective. The rotating back is phenomenal. I mean, again, I recorded a video on my first impressions about this camera, so you can check that out as well. So yeah, like the lens quality, fantastic. I'm overall super happy with this camera. Is it gonna be my last camera I'll ever own? Probably not. But for now, I'm gonna stick with this one because I'm really happy with images, because it's actually on par, if not better, with Hasselblad that I used to have. So super happy, cheaper than Hasselblad obviously, and yeah, like nothing bad I have to say about this camera yet. It's been only a month, so who knows, maybe later in my full review I'll mention something. Another camera, and I don't think it's going to be a surprise to anybody, these are quite popular, is the Polaroid Now. And the Polaroid Now, guys, I mean, absolutely unbelievable camera. I use it primarily for things like this, you know, as funny as it sounds, but you know, like if you bring it to a party, or if you go you know, somewhere with your friends and you just take like random selfies and stuff like this, some portrait work, but nothing too serious, nothing commercial obviously. It's just for fun. I use it kind of like a disposable camera, just like you would use maybe your iPhone sometimes. And this camera has a lot of character and a lot of good memories. I have a wall behind me which is filled with Polaroid pictures of me and my girlfriend, of all the trips we've done together, and it's just a really good camera to have for archival purposes. If you're planning to archive your Polaroids, just simply stunning. So it's not gonna leave my apartment anytime soon, that's for sure. Maybe when they release a new one, maybe I'll buy that one, but for now I'm super happy with this camera. And the last camera, I mean, you know, it's again another old Soviet camera that my family sent to me, and it's by Zenit. Soviet cameras in general, they have quite unique charm to them, you know. They have really good character. I never got a chance to shoot with these type of cameras, but maybe I will go for a walk one day, you know, like I'll just I don't know, go around the neighborhood and just make some, you know, like make some pictures. It's maybe it doesn't work even, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'll test it out anyway. So, but in terms of, you know, it's a typical 35mm camera, you know, like you open the back of, oh shit. Oh boy. Yeah, it had some film in it. Oh my god, I'm such a loser, man. Oh man, I forgot that a couple weeks ago I put some film in it. Jesus Christ. Man, it was a discontinued film as well, Aqua Vista Plus 400. Fuck. Anyway, so like I said, I may go shoot, because I had an idea of shooting with this camera, but I never had time to actually do it. That's why I loaded the film. Anyway, so again, pretty excited to shoot on it, but most likely if it's working, most likely I'm gonna sell it, and if it's not working, I mean, it's too bad. I'm not gonna keep it anyway. So out of all these cameras, you know, I'll be keeping definitely the Lubitel. I mean, you guys have seen it. I don't know why I keep doing this. It's like I'm keeping my Polaroid and I'm keeping my mamiya. I mean, the purpose of this video was just to share what I have, and throughout my, you know, like film photography adventure, I used to have a ton of film cameras, like especially 35mm. When I just started, that's the format I started with, and then gradually I gravitated towards medium format with your Hasselblad, you know, like, and then I got interested in TLR, so I got into that, and then I sold my Hasselblad, get this thing. So I guess, again, what I'm trying to say with this is shoot as much as you can with as many different formats as you can, because that's the way you can discover what truly moves you and what truly inspires you, and you'll find gravitating towards one medium or another, because it gives you the results that you like for the type of work that you're doing. Guys, I hope this video was helpful for you, and if it was, please leave a like on this video. Let's have a discussion in the comment section below about what kind of camera you had and what kind of experiences you had with it, what type of work you like shooting. So yeah, like the video, leave a comment, and consider subscribing to my channel, because I'll keep making videos like this, so you don't want to miss out. See you guys next week.